Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? I don't even know how to start this video, honestly. I guess the first thing that I should say is, hi, I'm back. How have you been? I hope life has been treating you well. And if it hasn't, well, I'm glad you're here. As for me, I've been good. Just a little busy, nothing new. But it's really good to see you again. It's been about, what, 3 months since I uploaded one of these videos? Not because something bad happened, not because I quit, because I stopped caring. I was just trying stuff, and that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Because I think a lot of us are terrified of trying things. Not because they're difficult, but because we're afraid of changing our minds. We're afraid of starting something and realizing it's not for us. We're afraid of leaving something behind. We're afraid that if we stop doing one thing, then all the time that we spend doing it was somehow wasted. And I don't think that's true anymore. Because during these past months, I tried something different. I started a Spanish channel. I started making different kind of content. I experimented, I changed things, I threw ideas at a wall and watched some of them bounce back right at my face. And you know what? It was fun. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, and some of it taught me things. Some of it made me realize that we should pursue what makes us happy. And that's kind of the point. Because life isn't about finding the perfect thing immediately. It's about exploring, it's about trying, it's about discovering what feels right. And sometimes, the thing that feels right isn't what you expected. Sometimes you leave something behind only to realize you actually loved it. And that's what happened to me. Because after all that experimenting, all that testing, all that trying to figure things out, I realized something. I miss this. I really miss this kind of videos. I missed talking. I missed opening a blank page and just writing whatever was on my mind. I miss the Minecraft gameplay. I miss this weird little format where nothing's exploding on screen every 3 seconds. And I know for a fact that's probably boring to some people. Why? Because there's no Subway Surfers gameplay underneath, there's no guy caught in soap, there's no Family Guy clips, there's no dopamine assault every frame per maybe. It's literally just Minecraft and some random guy talking about life. And somehow, I love that. I genuinely do. It's peaceful, it's simple, it feels honest, and maybe that's why I came back. Not because it's the smartest thing to do, or because it's the most profitable thing, which definitely it's not. I came back because I enjoyed it, and I think that's something we forget. We're constantly asking ourselves what we should do. What's optimal, productive, efficient, what's going to make us successful. But we rarely ask ourselves a much simpler question. What do I actually enjoy? What makes me happy? Not what impresses people, not what's gonna get me the most views or what everyone else is doing, just what do I like? Because I think somewhere along the way we start living for everyone except ourselves. We follow trends because everybody else is following them. We copy people because they're successful. We force ourselves into boxes because we think that's what we're supposed to do. And before we know it, we wake up one day and realize we don't even know if the person we're being is actually us. And that's scary, not gonna lie. Because now you're not living your life. You're performing it, you're acting, you're playing a role. And eventually, that gets exhausting. And I think that's what happened to me. Not in a dramatic way, not in a, oh, I've discovered the secrets of the universe type of thing. It's not like that. It's just, I realized I was trying so hard to fit in a version of myself that I forgot I could just be myself. If you watch my older videos, you'll probably notice it. I had this very serious voice, this mysterious monotone tone, this philosophical narrator voice. And don't get me wrong, that is me. Partially. But it's not all of me. Because the real me also gets excited talking about random stuff. The real me drifts off topic then when they're talking. The real me starts a conversation about one thing and somehow ends up talking about something completely different. The real me laughs, gets distracted. The real me isn't always serious. And I think I forgot that for a while. So here I am, the real version of me. Or at least, or at least a more complete version. And it honestly feels nice. You know, something happened recently that made me think about all of this again. A friend of mine asked me when I was coming back, and I laughed. Because in my head, I'm still just some random guy making videos. I don't think of myself as a YouTuber. I really don't. When somebody says content creator, I imagine someone with millions of subscribers. Or, I don't know, sponsorship deals? Not me. I'm just a guy talking about life over Minecraft gameplay. But then I remembered something. A while ago, someone kept commenting on my TikToks, asking when the next video was coming. Not once, not twice, like 3 different times. And that hit me. Because suddenly it wasn't about viewers anymore. It wasn't about analytics or numbers. It was a person, a real person, waiting for a video. And that's crazy to me. It really gives me the chills just thinking about it. Not because it makes me feel important. Actually, the opposite. It makes me feel grateful. Because every now and then we forget that there's another human being on the other side of the screen. Someone who's listening, someone who's struggling, someone who's trying their best, someone who's maybe having a bad day. And somehow, for a few minutes, our paths cross. And maybe something I say helps them. Maybe it doesn't. But maybe it does. And honestly, that's more than enough for me. There's something I said on my last video. People always ask about growth. How many subscribers, how many views, followers, likes. And don't get me wrong, growth is nice, definitely, of course it is. But if one video reaches 50 people, and one of those people feels a little less lonely afterwards, that's not failure. That's success. At least to me. Maybe that's a weird way of measuring things, but it's mine. And I have learned to be okay with that. So I guess if this video has a message, it's this. Try things. Seriously, I'm telling you. Try things. Hobbies, projects, ideas. Try being someone new. Or try being someone old again. Pursue what makes you happy. You don't have to commit to everything forever. You don't have to choose one path and stay on it for the rest of your life. Sometimes you leave. And sometimes you come back. Sometimes you realize what you were looking for was already in your hands. And that's okay. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to experiment. You're allowed to grow. And you're allowed to be yourself. Even if yourself doesn't fit the trend, even if it's not popular, even if yourself is a little weird. Because at the end of the day, nobody gets to live your life except you. So you might as well enjoy it. Right? Anyway, I'm glad to be back. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me. And if this kind of content is your thing, you know, I'm not trying to fry your dopamine receptors. I'm just trying to be as real as I can with y'all. So if you like that, welcome. Pull up a chair. Stay for a while. We've got plenty of things to talk about. Alright? If you want to leave a comment or a video idea, go for it. I read every single one of you, and I'm always grateful for every word you'll leave. It's genuinely good to have you here. But take care of yourself, okay? And I hope to see you soon again. Hopefully.